Hey guys, or whoever is watching this.
You have to show me. Let me see.
Today's Saturday, February 19th, 2022, and today I decided to film, obviously. I get so scared, like, when I close my door, and then I keep thinking someone's behind me. Anyways, doing some makeup today, because I hardly do my makeup anymore, and it's just gonna be a get ready with me. So I have my brushes, all my makeup, like everything here. So I have a mirror right here, so I'm just gonna be doing some natural makeup today. So I went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera because I don't really like do my eyebrows anymore. I just like fill in the sparse areas like on my tail. But I did use the Milani Easy Brow. This is the automatic pencil, so it comes with a spoolie and then obviously the product on the other side. Just like twist it up and use it. But for primer, I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Who am I? Matte Putty Primer. I've been watching Euphoria a little too much, okay? But I'm not the only one. And I'm gonna use this flat brush to apply it. I did wash this recently, so it's clean. I don't like to put my hands in this primer at all. So I just grab some and I apply it like a paintbrush. I apply it like I'm a canvas. Anyways. I did moisturize before this. I cleansed with CeraVe, and then I used the CeraVe SPF moisturizer that I use every single day, whether I'm staying in or going out. So that's primer, and usually I let this set in my skin for a few seconds, so I don't do anything else with my face, but I am going to do my eyes. I'm not really doing eyeshadow today, just some bronzer on my eyes. So I'm going to be using the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. This is the matte finish in the shade Light Sand, but I'm just gonna put a little bit on my eyes, which doesn't look like a little bit, but it's gonna be a little bit. And I'm gonna use my Total Face Sponge from e.l.f. in the raspberry shade. Like, never get the chance to do my makeup anymore, and there's no point because all I do is wear a mask everywhere I go. Like, it doesn't matter, I'm always wearing a mask. There's no point. The times that I have wore makeup with a mask on, it just comes off and it looks absolutely hideous. So there's no point in doing it. Okay, now for powder, I'm gonna use the Airspun, and this is the translucent extra coverage one. Oh, and this is a Moda brush. Came in a flower collection I bought, and I have all the other brushes here. Why's my chair making noise? Anyways, a little bit too much did get on my eyes. Now it's on my eyelashes. Brush out. Brush it out. Like that. I would use my blush for my eyes, but I don't want to look like I have hay fever. So we're not doing that. Not today, at least. Anyways. Ooh, that powder really stuck. Oh gosh, there's some on me. That kind of changed, obviously. I got blonde highlights like last month, and I love them, but it's not a lot of care or anything because they're just highlights, and I just use purple shampoo and stuff like that. But I need to go back to dark hair. For foundation, I'm using the Il Makiage Woke Up Like This. This is the Flawless Base Foundation in the shade 030. I love this foundation. This is the only foundation that I use ever. I'm using this flat side to blend it in. I usually wet my sponge with setting spray when I apply my foundation. I use a Milani Make It Last, but this is the like jumbo size. This one's 16 Hour Wear. So let's see if I can get it on the sponge without making a mess like I usually do. Ooh. Okay. So shake it up. Start with a little. So I don't know if you know, but I literally got foundation on my top. So I'm Googling how to get it out of my top because this just had to happen to me right now. Also, isn't my pop socket so cute? I got it from Shein. Anyways, I don't know if this foundation is oil-based or not. Because if it isn't, I could have used shaving cream, but obviously I don't have shaving cream. But then if it is... I can use dish soap if it's not oil, like if it's oil-free, I think. It doesn't say on the bottle if it's oil-free or not. What do I do? I'm gonna go try and get this out and I'll be back. Little intermission. Luckily I had on another long sleeve underneath, so I had to take it off and we're scrubbing it with Dawn, and I'm gonna blow dry it with my blow dryer. So let's see if that works. Usually Dawn works on everything, so it should work, but if there's any muffled noises in the background, my other shirt's getting blow dried with my blow dryer, and I'm just gonna have to stay with this one on now until it's done blow drying, because apparently it got pretty wet after got cleaned. So it did come out obviously with Dawn soap, but it's not the first time that's happened to me, so I'm trying to be more careful here because I'm not trying to stain this shirt too that I have underneath. 15 minutes. Why so early? I'm gonna put a little bit of concealer, really nothing crazy. I really don't put any on anymore. Like, is that anything? No. This is like what I would do like on a typical day if I'm deciding to wear makeup. Now I do like another makeup routine where it's like very minimal, like little to nothing. My skin is usually always clear. I rarely break out. I just have a little spot right there because I am getting over my period, so that's fun. Like last night I got so hungry that I literally ate breakfast and had coffee after I baked like cupcakes and cheesecake and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna set my face again with my airspray powder. There have been gnats in here forever because the other day it warmed up and now it warmed up again. So there's gnats everywhere. And yeah, they're everywhere. Usually I use like setting spray with it and it makes the under eye really smooth. Ugh. I'm gonna be going in with my liquid contour. This one's from Shein. This is the She Glam line. This is a Sun Sculpt liquid bronzer. It's called a bronzer, but for me it contours. It's just like a little sponge, and I just put it at the highest points of my face, and then I take this e.l.f. small stippling brush, and I don't stipple, I literally just blend it. Looks fine. Well, now it does. I only really put this on my cheeks. I like hardly put any on my forehead because it's so pigmented and I'm so pale right now because it's still the winter. How does that look? How does that look? And I usually put a little bit on my nose, like around, whoops, and like right there. I'm gonna bring it up to my brows. And then I'll just take the bronzer and really shape my face with it. I kind of like the way my forehead looks, like bare with no color. Is that just me? Then I'm gonna go back in with more powder and set the rest of my face. I would use my sponge and wet it to set my face. I'm not really doing anything right now. I'm just going to this, and that's literally all I'm doing today. Then for actual bronzer, I'm gonna go in with the Rimmel London Natural Bronzer. This is in the shade 022 Sun Bronze. I really love this bronzer. It's very pretty, and some of my brushes in here are magnetic. Why is my sponge on the floor? It probably looks good, so I'm just gonna leave it on because I completely forgot, like, I had the ring light behind the camera the entire time and I forgot to turn it on. So like, I try and make my nose like really buttony. Literally what makes it look really round is small and buttony. Why is my sponge on the floor? Like, I literally did not see this go flying before. Now I'm gonna do blush. I use the Milani Luminoso blush, the one that everyone uses. It says 05 Luminoso. Like, it's really pretty. I use this at the higher points of my cheeks. Again, why? Take a little bit because this stuff is really pigmented, girl. Okay. I got my top back and it's warm. Then I usually put a little bit on my nose because it is shiny. It's like a shiny blush. And then I'm gonna put another Milani blush on top. I'm using the matte Tea Rose blush. It's called Tea Rose. It's just a matte pink that I've had for a while. And I use it closer down to my cheeks because it is matte. I use it up here on my forehead. Okay, now that my face is looking nice and powdery, I'm gonna take my Milani, make it last. I don't know if you're supposed to shake this, but I shake it. Ugh. Now we're gonna do lashes. Brush through them. I'm gonna take this little gold eyelash curler. Curl my lashes. And I just pull them up like this while I'm curling them a little bit. Boom. Look at that. I have really long lashes, but I mean, if doing it like this really works. So I just use the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. Not waterproof. I don't like waterproof makeup or mascara. And touch the tips of the lash for them to look really big. Then I just press it in like that. And my lashes look huge. I'm just gonna take these eyebrow scissors that I have. Excuse me. And separate. Obviously I don't recommend doing this, but I don't have my tweezer nearby. So I just do this. I'm gonna take a Royal & Langnickel, this is the Highlight and Glow Brush. I'm taking this e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in white gold. I love this highlighter. Put a little bit in my nose. And a little bit at the top. Not really anything. A little bit right here. That is it. That's it. That's all I do. This is just like if I were to go do something. Now, if I wanted it to look better, I would take some Kiss lashes that I have that I cut in half, and I always use the back part of it and I just glue it to the back, and it makes like the eye look bigger, and it really works. But It's my preference, obviously. Like, I like that type of look because it makes the eye look bigger. And it looks like I literally did something to my eyes. Put this on now. Ugh. I like to layer my tops when it's chilly outside. Even when it's not chilly, I would like to do it, but I feel like I'm gonna get hot. So this is the makeup that I do if I want to do my makeup one day and just it be natural and nothing crazy. I do have on some lip balm right now, but that's the only thing that I have on. I'm just gonna pop on a little bit of this LAC cream lipstick. Where's the shade? In Latte. That's all the time that I have. I do need to leave. Or like be ready to leave. That is all for this look. This is like literally the makeup that I do. If you like it, give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below if you want to. I know I haven't uploaded in a very long time, but I've been busy. So yeah, that is all for today's video, and I will see you in my next one.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I got the foundation out of my shirt. Stay hydrated.